Where on earth did my glasses go? For heaven's sakes. Oh, baby, I wish you wouldn't lay right there. I'm afraid of stepping on you. I can't find my glasses. Where are they? They're right in front of me. I know they are. Why am I not seeing my glasses? Oh, come on. Yep, there they are. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? We're here for the Leo reading. Say, hey, Jennifer. Hello, Karina. Hello, Glenda. Give you something good. I'm going to try my best. We're going to try. Oh, that's really good. Hey, Mystery. Hi, Rika. Wonderful. Let's get our smudge up, guys, for you fellas, okay? Let's get our smudge up. Leo the Lion. Speaking about personality differences within the signs, Leo's another one. You never meet two Leos that are the same. Sometimes same qualities and same whatever, but usually very different from each other. Come on, catch fire. Somebody's thirsty. Beautiful. That's what I want. Where'd my feather? There it is. There we go. Here we go. Clearing of the mind. Nourishment for intuition. There we go. Okay, we got to smudge your cards here, Leo. I want good cleaning. Good cleaning. Beautiful. Don't do anything halfway with Leos. It's got to be the full effect. For sure. And here's some for you guys, Leo. Here's some for you. The intention behind it is send it to you. There we go. Wonderful. There you go. You get over there. Get over there. Okay. Excuse me. Let's get your shuffle. This is for Leo the Lion for November 2020. Giving them guidance, direction, insight, leadership, knowledge. Bring whatever Leo needs. Bring it to their attention here within this reading. We thank you for this. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Give them a good shuffle. Leo the Lion, November 2020. All right. Cut the deck. I'm going to bring the camera down for you guys. Sorry if the screen is freezing up on you. As long as you can hear me in real time, that's the main thing. Here we go. Very first card. Your overall energy for the month of November, Leo. 7 of Cups. Second card, finances and wealth. King of Swords. Third card, your hearth, your home, family, your intimate relationships. The Knight of Wands and activity. Card number 4, your challenges, should there be any during the month of November. And there is. We got the 5 of Swords and conflict. Final card, but not the least, one of the most important, your message from Spirit. We're looking at the Queen of Swords, resilience. So we've got the King and the Queen within the same spread, the same layout. All right, I'm hearing the expression, your very first card with the Seven of Cups, that anything is anything you put your mind to is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. It all depends on you. It depends on your desires, your wants, your needs. It's how you view yourself, you view your life, you view the possibilities in your life. Some people can say, you know what? Anything is possible. And they live their life that way. And other people go, possibility, my butt. This is my reality. This is what it is. There's no possibilities. Things go one way or they don't. That's how some people feel. So, Leos can be known to get a little bit stubborn in that way. Sometimes remember as well, don't get mad at me, but this is a general reading. So it may not resonate with you at all. Not at all. Some of it may resonate, some of it may not at all. If you don't get any resonation at all, means you're not connecting to the same energy that I am. You need to keep moving on into other channels till you find a reader that you can connect with. All right? That's important for you. Keep going. Keep going. I encourage you to keep going. But with the Seven of Cups here, generically, there are very many choices available to you now. You need to know that, Leo. You're not quite sure where you should focus all your energy, and you're questioning that. Okay, these are my choices. I've got more than one. Where do I throw myself in at? Where do I apply myself? At this point, there's probably very few facts to help you decide. Maybe only a raft of assumptions and impressions that you're going by. The problem here with this is when you let your mind wander off, danger lies in falling for fantasy. You really have no sense yet of what is real and what you're idealizing in your own head, because it fires your imagination. It makes everything more interesting, but it's fantasy for the most part. In creative projects, you may be even awash with wonderful ideas, which could be a good thing, but you need to focus in on one. Another meaning, pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Rather than rush toward one option, don't be panicked. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get a false start. Stand back for a little bit. Fold your hands, stand back, watch, wait to see what's going to manifest for you. That'll give you a bit more direction. Which way to turn, which way to go, what to focus in on, where to throw your energies, your blood, your sweat, your tears into. Keywords for this card are fantasy. Be careful of that. Yes, you can have fantasies. Yes, you can use your imagination. That fuels creativity. It fuels a lot of things. It fuels an inner restlessness even. But you got to watch where you throw that. All right? Fantasy can lead you into a bit of a pickle. It can leave you feeling confused about the choices that you have and the one that you have to make. Dreams, imagination come to the surface. Learn to know the difference. Vision. Some of you may experience daytime visions. Passion is what is riding behind it. Passion that moves you, a passion that makes you go. Do you know what I'm saying? This is an interesting card, and this brings interest into your month overall. It will not be a quiet month. It will not be a boring month. There'll be things going on behind the scenes, as they say, of your life. And some things you'll be aware of, and some things you won't have a clue. You say, I didn't even see this coming. Something may come to you, and you're going to say, I never even seen it coming. Never even thought of such a thing, but here it is. Wow. This is a good thing. Your life will not be... Well, Leos don't live a boring life anyway. There's nothing boring about their personalities either. This is going to follow you through the month. It's going to be an interesting month, For you, Leo, if nothing else, it's going to be interesting. There'll be some new revelations. Even you'll be looking at things, people, places, life itself in a new way. More enlightened, maybe. So the second card we're looking at here is the King of Swords. He represents ambition, falls into your finances and your wealth sector here. I'm sorry, I forgot to put the camera back up. There. King of Swords. I just heard the word, a lot of words, a lot of promise is what I just heard with this card. A lot of promise. Not false promises, not hokey promises. True promise. Seeing more promise in your life, or where you're focused in that situation, your daily life in general. You're feeling that your life overall, that there's more promise to it than what you realized before. Promise of better things to come. May be specific for some, but it may be an overall sense of better things to come for some others. The King of Swords. He represents ambition as well. Thanks, Lavender. That's good. Not yet, Daisy. Nope, not yet. It's coming, though. Hello, Natalie Courtney. How you been? Haven't seen you in a while. This is beautiful. You've got ambition. When Leo decides, it could be anything. Because it's a general reading, I can't zero in on just one person or anything. But when Leo sees something that they want, this could be you want a situation to go a certain way. You want yourself to be doing something. You want somebody else. They're representing what it is that you want. When Leos get their minds focused on what they want, that's it. Game over. They focus in on that. In a lot of ways, that's a good thing. When this card shows up, it's bringing you the ambition. It's giving you the purpose, the motivation, the reason for moving in on something, for creating stuff, for making stuff happen, having a hand in it, working with the universe, but yet you have your own personal hand in it. This is a great card. Very great card. Generically, with the King of Swords, he's quite a character, and the energy that this brings in, it seems like the possibilities here are flippin' endless. And what serves a purpose for you, how bad you want things, because you are Leo. You are Leo. You are the lion. So, this is a beautiful thing. This energy represents, we'll just do it in the generic sense, it's a man that's very clever and is often a strong leader in professional career. He's a great strategist with charm and ambition, but he can exert pressure as well, because he's very impatient to succeed. That's basically, it can be just pure energy for some of you. That's what it's bringing. He can be relied upon to offer calm, logical judgment. Another meaning of the card for some could be that legal issues need your attention just now. If this king comes up and you're resonating with it yourself, you need to take a logical approach, then do it. This is a time of mental agility rather than emotion, because it's swords. It's all about what's going on up in here, what's on your mind. And with the swords, there's not a whole lot of emotionality with the swords. It's all up here. The advice, make sure that you're logical, you're grounded, you're in reality, and then you look for real facts before you make decisions about anything. That's a big message here. Highly important for you. Keywords: fairness, balance, incisiveness, decisions, strength, justice, and support. Your life's going to be very wealthy people-wise. There's going to be a lot of people around you, Leo. A lot of people that you're going to be interacting with. Maybe people you forgot about. Maybe you never even seen that coming. That's possible as well. You're going to, it's going to be asking you receive kind of a thing when it comes to finding support through other people. Very, very likely. Very, very likely. But you're all going to be about finding a balance in your life, a feeling of right. This feels right. This feels perfect. This feels the way it should feel. There's a balance going. You're feeling a settling going in because something's coming your way and it's going your way. You start to calm down somewhat in some ways because you're feeling a settle, a balance. You're very strong as well, Leo. Very strong. And you're really, really working hard at doing everything the right way. So things are justified. You don't force justification to, I'll make this right and I'll make it so nobody can say anything, and I'm going to go ahead and no, things should naturally be justified. This brings a balance. This brings justification to what it is I'm trying to achieve, what I'm trying to bring into my life, right? Financially, some of you may be struggling a little bit, but overall, you're doing okay. You're holding your own. And that's good for you. That's wonderful for you. That's a beautiful thing. Things look really good that way. You never give up trying. You never stop working. Your mind is always, the wheels are always turning to make your life a little more comfortable, a little more acceptable to you. You want to be able to accept your life situation and say, I'm fine with this. You have to be fine with it. Or Leo won't let anybody rest unless they're fine with it. That's the way Leos are. Let me move on to the next placement, which is your hearth and your home and all your relationships. We're looking at the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands represents high activity going on, burst of color coming into your life as well. Okay, and I'm also hearing, Leo, when you're called upon to deal with unpleasant reality in your life, you can't turn your back on it. You can't let it define you. You can't let the message, or imagine the message that you're taking from it, to just give up on something, to just let something go, to only deal with the hardcore reality of life. Some Leos are like that. They never let magic into their lives. They never see. I heard that too, baby. They never see the possibilities. I got a mouse in my house again. I heard it. He heard it. Mommy's going to have to put some stuff out again. Anyways, there's, just to mention quickly off topic for a moment, every year among nature, the animal world, the insect world, the bird world, the aviators, the whole bit, but every year, one year here, a few years back, it was the rabbits here. It was their year. They multiplied. There was crazy amount of rabbits everywhere. And then other times it can be June bugs, and they can radiate, kind of a thing. And they can be great and multiply in numbers and the whole bit. This year, everybody around me, everybody is screaming, "Where are all these mice coming from? I've never had mice before." It is the year of the mouse. That's the reality around here. And I can't physically kill anything. I've really struggled with it. So I don't use traps and I don't use poison. I have another method that I use, and hope that it continues to work. But anyway, we got the Knight of Wands and the hearth in your home and all your relationships, from work relationships to relatives to friends to those that love as well. So, I'm Akisha. Welcome, 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 welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I'm Natalie, by the way. This is for the sign of Leo. So, generically, This card is expressing for you. There won't be any more waiting around when this night arrives in your reading, because every aspect of your life, Leo, is going to be receiving a sudden energy boost. You can expect a download of emails, messages, calls, decisions, offers, and opportunity. In other words, your communication sector is going to get crazy busy for a little while, more than what you're normal to, put it that way. You can now make progress professionally. You can make some progress at home, within the family, and in relationships as well. Growth, forward movement, upward energy. Beautiful. Personal projects for you, Leo. Benefit from this dynamic influence as well. It's a good influence. It's a strong influence. Don't become your own block. Don't get in your own way to stop these wonderful things that could be trying to pry their way in. All right? Don't do that. Leave yourself open. Give it a doubt. Give it the benefit of the doubt. That's all you need to do. Another meaning of this card sometimes represents travel. And in that could mean for some of you, you could be moving house. All right? Come the month here in November. You'll be going to be able, for those of you that are going to move, it's going to be one of the easiest moves you ever made, believe it or not. It's going to go very smoothly, very quickly, very efficiently. And you're going to say, that had to be the easiest move in my life. I dreaded it, and I didn't have to. Wow. And you're going to be impressed by that. It's going to make you smile and say, anything that's going to make daily life a little bit easier, I'm all up for that. The advice, choose which people. You choose which people, which situations, or projects that are going to benefit you the most from your blood, sweat, and your tears that you put into it. All right? And that's not being self-centered or selfish. You're taking care of yourself. You're making sure that things are worth it before you put everything into it, and there's nothing wrong with that. It shows responsibility for your own happenings in your life. It shows responsibility for where you're at in your life. It's a wonderful thing. There's nothing wrong with that at all. The keywords for your Knight of Wands are energy and movement and passion, focus, balance. I may twix a bit between passion and balance. There could be some, but all in a good way, not to hurt you. Communications are highlighted, as are relationships as well. And it fell into that sector. People-wise, you're going to do okay this month. Dealing with people, you're going to do okay. It's going to be a good month. You're going to be interacting, communicating with people in the best of ways. People are going to hear what you're saying, whether you're talking to your blue in the face, they're going to hear what you're saying, if you know what I mean. So that's going to work in your favor as well. And there will be reasons of something driving you, you're all different, where you're interacting with more people than you ever have in a long, long time. And had you known this ahead of time, you would have avoided it like the plague. You don't want to have high communications going on at the speed that they're going to be hitting you and at the amount that they're going to be hitting you. If you'd known this ahead of time, you would have shied away. You would have hid yourself. It's a good thing you didn't know. It's all catching you by surprise and it's all working in your favor. It's a wonderful thing. You guys should have gotten the World card, the Midas Touch card. Things are going to be moving a lot smoother for some of you than what you would have ever dreamt of. Coming to you with much more ease. Not so much in the blood, sweat, and tears department, but just putting it out there. This is what I need. This is what I want. So, and there we go. More pops of color coming into your life. This is your immediate life. This is your private life. This is your inside life. This is the most intimate side, your closest friends, your love, your parents, your family, children, relatives, extended family, work family. These are things that affect you in a very personal, private, deep way. And it's all looking pretty good for you. Start to smile now and know that these things are coming your way. Now, We got the right card in the right placement. We're looking at challenges for the month for you, should there be any. We got one of the challenging cards. Ones I don't like. That one number I don't like, it's conflict. It's a Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. So, the Five of Swords. We'll bring up the generic side. I don't like feeding into these cards, and I don't give them a whole lot of attention. Or sit and spend 10 minutes talking about a five. No. There's usually nothing boding all that well when the fives show up. And this is falling into the right spot, though, into your challenges, all right? For somebody, there could be an argument. It could be an argument or some other kind of conflict and chaos that could be challenging you. And something you need to deal with. It could leave you feeling you're just tired of this, so friggin' tired of it. Because it's just something that's repetitive. You keep having to come back and face this, and you want it gone, and you want it out of the way. It's making you feel very, as the card describes, battle-worn and even small. Feeling small, why? Because you keep getting pulled back into it. Pulled back into it. Dealing with the same, it's like the same argument that never gets resolved. That's why it keeps doing the circular thing. Coming back over and over and over again. And sometimes, and this time, you succumb to it. You give into it. You get into that argument. You get into that conflict. You get into that competition. You get into something that's in opposition to you, and you have to keep dealing with it over and over again. And that makes you feel small because up to this point, for some of you, you've managed to ride ahead of it. You've managed to stay above it all. And to not lower yourself, you're feeling like you lower yourself. You haven't lowered yourself, but you're feeling like you have. Because you let your emotions get the best of you. Hey, you're human. It happens to everybody, okay? We feed into the human side. Not always a great idea sometimes, especially in situations where you're facing opposition of some kind that's working against you. At least it sure feels that way. It also could be, there could be somebody in your life that you trusted. It turns out that they've been very cruel to you. They've been unkind. They've been devious. And it certainly wounded your relationship with them. This could be a friendship. It could be a business partnership. It could be a coworker. Or it could be a romance. And these feelings of being attacked almost are coming out of jealousy from the other side. Or if it's work related, it's a need for power. Somebody trying to quash you down. This card can also reveal communication problems in families. That can happen. You could be feeling some hurtful opposition in that department as well. And this is, I'm feeling, could be a repetitive thing. If it's within the family, this is repetitive. You go over and over this every now and again, it comes up and you've got to deal with the same thing. You feel disregarded. You feel like your thoughts, your ideas, your concepts are dismayed. They're just shoved to the side. And it hurts. You feel most times like you're being treated in a not a good way. You're being unfairly overruled, even ignored. Your opinion is being ignored. What you think of something is being ignored, and it's just wrong. You're feeling how wrong it is, and it seems like no matter what you say or do, you can't get anybody to see your side or your way. They won't even consider it. That's not your fault, Leo. It's theirs. They're stubborn. All you could do is hope that they get the real picture, the truth, someday, that they get it. But it's not going to come from you. But you know what? Way down the road, you'll feel vindicated. You'll be going, I was telling them that the whole time and they wouldn't listen to me. None of them would listen to me. There, I feel vindicated. Because what I said a long time ago, there's your truth. Now it's in your face. You're going to deny the truth in your face. That's how you're going to be looking at these people. Go ahead and try. Get it and get it over with. Understand it and get it over with. Admit it. Get it over with, you know? On a more positive note, whatever. Whatever the situation is, however it is for you, this confrontation, this face-on thing, is going to bring the situation right out into the open. You're going to know everything you need to know. Everything's going to be put, as they say, the playing field will be level. It'll be even because you're going to be in the know. You're going to know everything, whatever you're dealing with. Anything that's been hidden from you, not told to you, overlooked towards you, all of that's going to fall back into place where it should be. And you're going to be playing on a level playing field with those that aren't as much in touch with their reality as you are. And you've just been trying to save people time. That's all you've been trying to do. Let's deal with this. Let's face the reality. Let's deal with the situation. Let's find out what's going on. Let's fix this. We can fix this, is your message, Leo, to those that are around you. We can fix this. The advice, you need to stand your ground. You don't need to respond aggressively, but you do need to be assertive. You stand your ground, you remain assertive to what's important to you. You stand by what you say and what you believe, and you don't let them back you down. Just say, I'm not changing my mind. This is where I stand. Take it or leave it. Things may change, but I'm not going to change. I'll take my ground and I stand by it. Whether you like it or not, even if I'm standing alone, then I'll stand alone. Don't be afraid to retain your correctness, your rightness, your knowledge. Don't be afraid to hold on to that and say, I'm not moving and I will not be budged and I will not be moved. Keywords: opposition, some arguments, somebody trying to shame you, intellectual bullying going on, feeling that things are unfair, feeling a sense of loss going on. But the last word for you is magic, and the word is resilience. No matter what people put you through, no matter what challenges they put you through, no matter what trail they leave you on to crawl on your hands and knees, you're going to end up above it all. You're going to end up right. They're going to be taking a second long, hard look at you going, how did they know? How did they know all this? Hopefully, it'll twist the way their minds work. They'll view you in a different light completely from here on out. Your last card, the Queen of Swords. Resilience seems to fit. This is your message from Spirit. It's all about resilience. And that, for you, is freaking wonderful. If I do say so myself. That is freaking wonderful for you. It's also the last word in your reading here as well. With the Queen of Swords, the Queen is very highly intelligent. She's very driven as well. Very driven. Very intelligent. She commands respect. She holds her ground. She puts her own interests first. That's the smartest thing you can do, Leo. Feed yourself first. Very charming. That's all Leo. But you don't suffer any fools either. You can see the truth in any situation in a flash. This card often comes up in a reading, usually represents very strong women, business leaders, independent females, even single parents. If she comes up as the You card, if you're resonating with this, it's resonating with you, now's the time for you. Pull out all the stops, strip off all the camouflage, and show your true strength of character. Leo, that's very important for you. Show your true strength of character. The advice of the card, be prepared to make strong decisions or to respond to a final decision that could be made by a woman. I'm hearing for somebody, you may be suggesting your mother go into care, nursing care, but the choice is hers. You're waiting for her to see how she feels about it, what the decision will be. I don't know who that's meant for, but I can certainly feel that right now. Keywords are intelligence, independence, leadership and insight, intolerance, determination, and justice, doing the right thing. doing things the right way. You won't settle for anything less. Oh, Leo, that's quite the reading. That is quite the reading, Leo. Oh, my goodness sakes. Your whole influx here for the month is going to be dealing with other people. It's people outside of you and who you are and what you are. You can't let people get the better of you. You have to remember your place on the wheel of your life, where you stand. You don't have to allow other people to push you around and try to impress you, to think, make you change your train of thought, how you look at things and how you think. Remain true to yourself, no matter who you're dealing with, no matter how much you respect somebody. Don't let them change you and what you're all about. There you go, Leo. That was your reading. That's a wonderful thing. Boys, you guys got an interesting month ahead. You really have an interesting month ahead. And some of the times will be challenging. So, it is time, Mystery. Yes. Good for you. I'm sorry, Miss Courtney. Okay. Oh, I always find, excuse me, but I always find doing Leo readings are draining. I really do. And I still have Virgo and Libra to go. 2 more. And then they're done. I don't know if I'm going to have enough juice to do any mini readings tonight. My goal was to do that. But it may not happen. I don't know. I'll see. This is the time I wanted to start, was at 7 o'clock at 7:01. Not going to happen at 7, that's for sure. Maybe I'll have to wait till tomorrow night. So I like getting early in the week because it's busier. It's more steady for the mini readings. Going Wednesday and beyond, it starts that people are busy. They're not home. They're out. They're doing things. They're living life. But Sunday, Monday, and Tuesdays are usually busier times. Well, thank you, Miss Courtney. Thank you very much. And I really appreciate you being here as well. Thank you so much for being here, all of you. I appreciate every one of you being here. Poor Bay of Fundy Fortunes, I tell you, just doesn't get. That's why liking the channel, hitting lots of likes. There's 28, 27 people viewing. I like to see everybody just click the like button. It takes a second, click like. You're doing something nice for somebody else. Me. So I've been hit by that, whatever that is going on with YouTube on one of the channels that's been hit. There've been a lot of us have been hit really, 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 really hard. And I'm one of them. Normally, if this was, let's say, 2 years ago, there'd be 600, 700, 800 people scrolling here listening to this reading. Easily. You know? So I hope so. Thank you, Miss Courtney. Thank you so much, Mystery. And the energy that you bring in as well. You always bring a good energy in with you. All the time. All the time. So, yeah. No, the channel doesn't get visual. It doesn't get seen that much on YouTube. You get just a few of you that your people just happen to stumble across. You have to be at the right place at the right time. And that's all it is. So, but yes, I'm going to reiterate what Jennifer is saying to you all now that the reading's over, because I got 2 more to go, and I really can't wait to get these done, and then I can relax. If you haven't subscribed to Bay of Fundy Fortunes, please feel free to do so, and a warm welcome to you. Beside the subscribe button is the notification bell. Click that as well, but you are not guaranteed to get notifications every time we go live. It's just the way that this, and you would have to check every month to make sure. And we're on all the time. We're on a lot through the run of a month. And if you're not seeing Bay of Fundy Fortunes come up in your notifications, go into your subscribers list of the channels that you're all subscribed to. See if we're still on your list. If we're gone, there's probably a few more that are gone as well. That's what the system's been doing. The only way that you can guarantee to not miss any of our posts is to join the Facebook channel under groups, Bay of Fundy, Fundy, Fortunes. Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It's a closed group. It's a private group. Not anybody can just come in now. People don't just come in. Everything has to be pre-approved, all right? It's a beautiful group. It's a very Zen-like group, a very peaceful group. It's just a really nice place to be. You don't have to take part. You don't have to be active. You can be like the other, and you can just sit back and just take it all in and just watch things if you want. But you'll come away a little smarter, a little clearer, and you're going to be with your own kind of people as well. The other thing is that I want to bring is your integrity. It's so important. Keep it forefront and center. It helps to keep you on that narrow road of spirituality. While trying to be a strong light worker and being very spiritual while we're still here in human form on planet Earth can be challenging. But if you keep your integrity in front of you, it becomes much easier to always be doing the right thing in the right way with the right intentions. The universe knows you in every way possible. You may fool some people some of the time. You may manipulate. You may con. You may lie. And then go like this to the universe and the creator with a halo. Your halo will be tinged, all right? Whatever you do, whatever actions you put out into the world, you make sure that there are good intentions behind your actions. Really, really try to be the best that you can be. Reach out and touch people in your world. It's badly needed at this time. Always take care of you first. Feed yourself so you're more of a benefit to the people in your life. So keep your peace in. Feed the peace. Hold it there. Foster it. Embrace it. Be grateful for it, that you have it. And then spread your light and your love out so it becomes contagious almost to the rest of the world. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back in a few minutes. We're going to carry through with the sign of Virgo. Libra will follow and we'll be done. Virgo's coming up in a few minutes. Much love to the universe from you all. May the universe shine its loving light on you, give you hope and belief, and make you strong. All right? Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I really genuinely appreciate it. Wishing you the best of the best of the best. See y'all, well, not all of you, but the Virgos. I'll see y'all in a few minutes.